I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Ender from Kyuujin, and today we are back guys with Black Clover, episode 20.
Last episode, we finally defeated Mars, for real this time. Asta got hurt pretty bad after using that new sword of his, and Yuno had to break through the crystals, and he somehow summoned this new little friend of his that he's got in his grimoire. So this little girl showed up and looked at the sword, and the sword exploded. So it's a powerful new little friend. He doesn't know what happened, so we'll have to wait and see whenever he figures it out. They saved Asta, they left because the dungeon was, destroying itself. Mars was saved by Lotus, so they managed to get out. He looks like he's going back to the Diamond Kingdom, even though I don't want him to, because they really did him dirty.
But I remembers his past.
He does remember everything about his past. His friend sacrificed herself so he would have a chance to see the outside world. So cute. But yeah, now he remembers, so he has a chance to change his life a little bit.
But the cherry on top, Lunette acknowledged us.
Klaus Lunette gave us a hug, and he said sorry.
He said sorry.
So yeah, cherry on top for sure. This is the best treasure out of all the treasures we found. So I guess we're going back home with whatever, little
Who's gonna
additions.
win the star?
What?
Who's gonna
it's
win the
true. We
star?
have a chance to maybe win a star. Maybe.
Could you imagine, since we work in team with two different squads, we got just only half of one?
No, we could get both a star.
Maybe.
Or no stars at all, depends on if he believes it's worthy of a star. We'll see. So let's jump in this episode and find out. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
The opening changed a little bit. I think this is the first episode where it changes, right? I really need to learn the lyrics.
I'm not ready to meet Noel's family.
They all look like pompous asses. Assembly at the royal capital. We're gonna meet people. God damn. Well, you were beat up.
It's not his fault.
Oh, of course. We know you have a crush. She will not accept those feelings yet, but we know.
You're precious. You know that?
We're home. It's good to be home. She really cares about him. It's becoming more and more obvious. With an insult here and there, but...
There's a handle, you can open it.
He's gonna turn around. Who broke the door? Yeah. We met an old guy who faced you before. We thought you learned not to follow that vibe and that drive anymore.
Come on, I can do it with friends.
He changed. He wants to go. Will he be again ignored? Who showed up? They went alone? Yeah, she knows what it's like. It's her whole fucking life. They left him behind. One day, my man. He's so much more nice.
This is sort of unsettling, but it's nice. Oh my god, he talked to me.
Little crush. We're gonna have a friendly competition between them.
No.
Get off my man.
We have a friend club.
Yeah, but you're blushing. Your jealousy is showing.
Also first.
She saw the muscles.
あんな筋肉バカってあれ
Yeah?
なんで私が必死なの
I wonder.
いや私はあんなやつなんとも
Noel and Asta sitting in a tree.
確かこの辺りのはず。
メガネでも知らねえことあるんすね。
メガネでも知らないことはある。
いつの間にかメガネ呼ばわりを受け入れて。
Exactly. You just accepted the nickname now.
普段騎士団本部に来ることなんてないからな。
Just straight up waiting for them at the door.
まさか、
Yeah.
あなた様直々に。
But then again, he's been walking around disguised as an old lady all this time, so...
誰だこの派手なおっさん。
Does it wear the king?
Doesn't he look like a king?
それだ。
It's a competition. He's a people person. He doesn't not fear just showing up in random places and putting himself down a little bit, like on their level, to wait for them, welcome them.
Yeah.
あのダンジョンの最重要遺物だ。
読めるんですか。最重要遺物。
And it's Yuno who got it, but you got a cool sword.
このはしゃぎぶり、魔法マニアという噂は本当だったのか。この魔法使ってみせてくれないかい。頼むよ。
Kind of reminds me of Asta a little bit for this this
ダン
look.
ジョンが一度発動したんだと思うんですが、使えなくて。
いや、
No.
残
From now on, I am sending you on all the missions, all of them.
風の精霊シルフ。
Sylph.
Wind
この
spirit.
時代では彼を選んだんだね。
Do you think that there is other spirits for other type of magic?
魔法帝俺のグリモワールにも変な文章出たんす。見てください。
Meh.
これは
これは
全く読めない。
Look at him!
なんでます。
He wants to be praised.
アンチ魔法の剣だね。
俺は出せたぜ。
I got mine to work.
触ってもいい。
Would he be able to touch that?
どうぞ。
Oh, yeah?
ありがとう。
Yeah, well, gotta work out a little bit more, man. Oh.
Yeah.
なるほど。
Absorbed as in what happened with Noel, maybe?
Yeah. So do we have a bit of his abilities now?
魔力がない君だからモテるんだね。
なんで知ってるんですか。魔法を切る剣のこと
He's
も。
been looking everywhere.
なんでだろうね。素晴らしい活躍だったよ。
ちょっといいですか。どうやったら魔法帝になれるんですか。
君たちは魔法帝を目指してるんだね。そんなこと
He
直
likes
接聞くのは魔法帝に失礼だろ。気高い心を持ち、民の信頼厚き者が。いや、実績だ。信頼は実績の後についてくるものだ。ものはただ一つ。最強と言わしめる実績だ。
So keep helping out, keep doing missions.
Prove your worth then.
ひたすらに実績を積むこと。それができない者は頂点に立つことな
We'll
ど
do
不
it
可能。
together.
A good thing that we never gave up.
さてと、星取得数が特に多い騎士団員たちを集め勲式をするんだ。特に功績を上げた者に勲章を与え、
Are we a part of this? What?
ぜひ参加していってくれ。
Why not? You've been proving yourself.
For newbies, yeah.
Especially for newbies.
嫌な予感がするわ
Let's fight to the death.
君たちは彼らより実績を出せるかな。
Huh?
What are you talking about?
The whole family's there.
そのものの実力を示す等級がある。1等から5等の5つに分けられる。年1回開催される叙勲式まで新しい等級が授与される仕組みとなっている。
グレンの獅子王団レオポルド・バーミリオン二等中級魔法騎士の称号を授与する。
He seems interesting.
He's the one that uses fire, right?
青の野原団ソル・マロン。
私を縛れるのは姉さん団長だけです
魔力の操作性の高さはさすがだけど、あんまり自分の力を協力できるともっといいんだけどね。
You'll never do that.
星取得数7、金色の夜明け団二等中級魔法騎士の称号を授与。
I'll need to see the list to truly understand like who's above who.
星取得数11、
11
金色の夜明
stars.
け団
Adam Sandler.
4等上級魔法騎士の称号を授与。金色の夜明け団は
Two stars.
星が合計71個。負けないように頑張ってくれよ。これから簡単な席を設けてあるから楽しんで。
So it's not so much like we're not a part of it because we earn stars. He wants us to see what he expects us to become.
Best of us, yeah.
So basically, you want to be Wizard King, this is what you have
You
to...
need to
yeah.
go beyond that point.
用
Yeah.
ができちゃったからちょっと抜けるけど
This would be
Man,
intimidating.
we thought it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Well, it kind of is. A bloodbath of personalities
Of nobles.
and socials.
全く楽しみそうにないぞ
They are being judged. They don't belong here.
こんなもん食べたことないぞ
Can you not feel the tension?
No. He is oblivious.
いいか
And
Thank you,
unrefined.
Lynette.
ご一緒してよろしいでしょうか
おおミモさん
Well, one in particular, I mean.
Not this meat,
卑
just...
しい下民が
Fuck
なぜ
you.
魔法帝はあのような低俗な
We
もの
will show all of them.
運が良かったに違い
Oh, hell no. We work for it.
We changed Klaus Lunet's opinion. We'll change theirs.
散々な言われようですなもう慣れてるけど
He's just used to it.
下民なら貴殿らの団にもいるではないか。四つ葉のグリモワールを持ったから図に乗っている下民がな。さっきのダンジョン攻略にうまくやれた。
Yeah, right. Okay. Maybe. We'll fucking defeat all of you.
金色の夜明け団の理想を体現するのは我々
He
だ
may be an enemy, so I don't give a shit.
お言葉ですがお前もだクラウス
Oh.
お前程度の実力の者がここにいて
He's
恥ずかしい
also
What you
put
mean, lack
down.
of skills?
それからミモザ戦線から離脱したそうだな王族であるバーミリオン家の者が笑わせる
申し訳ありません
Don't say sorry. So Klaus Lunet gets bullied too.
一番場違いな役立たず
Do not speak ill of our girl, please.
お前だよな
Oh no. She grown.
Oh shit. Bush. I was about to say bush shit.
Bitch slapping?
魔力のコントロールもろくにできない
Yeah, she learned.
Oh, she's getting better.
シルバタから追放同然だったっていうのに
一回程度の成功
Help her,
で
guys. You have friends, girl.
Can we bitch slap our family,
お前にふ
please?
さわしくないされ
Wizard King himself fucking invited us. Yep.
Thank you, Asta.
You do not have to run away from
こ
them.
んな奴らから逃げる必要ねえ
We'll take you down.
こんなところに呼ばれるくらいだから
But you're just scums.
変わらねえじゃねえか
Exactly.
ふさわしいとかふさわしくないとか知るか俺は必ず
そこまでだ不届き者が
Oh man.
The fuck? Taking out your fucking grimoire here.
邪魔な
You do
俺は
not
必
interrupt them.
ず実績を積んで魔法帝になってお前ら全員
Yes.
黙らせてやる
Yes. Bitch.
Oh my god. We need to show them.
Oh yeah.
We need to show them hard. Petit
My
Clover,
magic.
my magic. Ah!
君はちょっと
Let's Gort.
I want to see more of him.
Later. And we'll probably have a mission with them, hopefully. So, I thought dealing with Klaus Lunet was harsh, but this was way too many nobles and
He's the
royalty.
softies compared to them.
Oh yeah, it's way too many higher ups, way too many pompous asses together. It's harsh to hear
But
them
I mean,
all.
when you said that, the fact that noble and lower classes, and even peasants, are really
You got royals, nobles,
yeah.
commoners, peasants.
yeah, but the fact that they take such pride to just belittle the ones that are lower than them.
They know nothing of
No.
hard work though. This is the difference between them and us. Being born with strong magic and the idea that you're strong because you're a noble and this is your God-given right, like you were born for this is your legacy. You would have this attitude of superiority and you are not used to having to work for those achievements. Yes, they're strong. There's no denying that they are strong. They get a bunch of stars. This is good. This is the competition. I think this is why the Wizard King brought us here. It's to show us, like, you want to be Wizard Kings? This is who you have to beat. This is the competition. So do better. He did say do better than them. This is why I almost expected a tournament here. I was like,
Well, I think it's gonna be some sort of tournament in
No,
the
no, no.
future.
It was...
I mean,
well,
the
technically...
fact that we need to show them that we are better than them, not because we are stronger, because we have higher morals.
It is a
and things.
competition because we need to get more stars, get more merit, do more missions. Like, yes, of course. But still, this was meant to show us who we had to beat. still facing them, yes, it hurts. It's kind of a reminder. Basically, when you're being put down all your life, when you keep hearing, with Noelle, we said it before, all your life you've heard that you're a failure, you cannot achieve anything on your own, you're not meant to be a part of this crowd. It would be really tough to get back up and keep fighting, because everyone is basically saying you'll fail. So you stop believing in yourself. But Asta and Yuno, technically growing up on the outskirts, so in the forbidden realm, well, I mean, out of the way of the nobles, they know that they're different, but it's not like they suffered this attitude,
I think,
for all their lives. Asta is different, but still.
The difference is Noelle, coming from a royal family, it was expected of her to be strong from the beginning. So the fact that she wasn't didn't help her to really achieve her potential. But Asta,
yes and no, she had trouble, and they expected her to be good right off the bat, so she was never given the tools to help her. The difference is that Noelle all her life was told that she was weak, she was not capable. So when she hears those comments, she regresses back to the victim who just, she crumbles, she wants to run away, she can't take it. It's her entire life that she heard those. She's not used to standing up for herself because she would lose those arguments all the time. They are used to putting her down. When it comes to Asta and Yuno, they grew up in an environment where Yuno was the strongest, so they all veneered him, they put him on the pedestal, and they loved him. And Asta, being friends with Yuno and having no magic, yes, he was also put down. So kind of like Noelle, he was told that he was never gonna manage, but he had friends, he had a loving group around him, he had a good, strong rival. So compared to Noelle, he's not used to being the victim. He's taking that as fuel to just push himself forward. But this is a new level of just insults and fucking evilness, if you think about it. Like, they are trying so hard. Even Klaus Lunette got bullied only because his achievements were not as big as those guys. Like, yeah, it's okay, you're the strongest. You don't have to lord over those who are not as strong as you. Because for a guy like Asta, saying that to him just motivates him more to push him down and just fucking destroy all of these guys. And he's there to help Noelle do the same, because she's gonna need that help. The others, like, they're all... It's kind of like, oh, you mean everything. Like, being a noble or royalty, you believe in that hierarchy, you believe in that system. So everything the nobles and the royals will say to you will be law. What if they say you're trash, you're trash. So people like Klaus Lunette and Mimosa and Noelle, they probably hear it and they're like, oh yeah, you're right, fuck. Like, they are ashamed. People like Yuno and Asta, they're taking it as a challenge. They're literally like, okay, like, Yuno gets annoyed because he's not used to this, but he's like, you know what, I have my goal, fuck that shit. He's friends with Asta, like, he doesn't believe in the system, so he hears it, it's pissing him off, but he takes it and he's willing to keep going. And Asta, who's already used to saying to people, well, fuck that, I'm gonna fight back, he hears that and he sees how it affects everyone else, and he's like, we've been through shit, we fought, we succeeded, we have the motivation, we will show you guys that you are wrong and that we are worthy, because he gets tired of this shit and he fights back. Motivate everyone else, man. Those who believe in the system and become victims because of it, because they get told that they're trash, so they believe that they're trash. Push them forward with you, bring them on. You'll get merit through that. If anything, you'll get respect.
I do think that maybe the fact that from the beginning, people weren't expecting much coming from Asta to begin with, since he didn't have any magic.
Yeah, so he needed to prove himself.
You need to put himself, but when you're already starting from the bottom, you can only go up, Instead of, from Noelle, she's supposed to start from the top, but she wasn't.
It's true that the mockings were different, because Asta was being told, you have no magic. How do you expect to become anything? So he started from the bottom and all he can do is go up. Whereas for Noelle, she was born at the very top, and then because she could not control her magic, she was pushed down and down and down.
That's one fact. The other one, like you said, Asta and grew up with loving people who keep motivating them to become stronger.
Yeah.
Friends, sister, I forgot her name.
Sister Lily.
Sister Lily, thank you. And even the priest. Having a good...
Even the priest.
Even the priest.
He likes one of them more than the other.
He was there. He was
or
there.
at least he believes in one of them more than the other.
He was there.
Yeah.
But I mean, having a good support system, you know.
Having each other too.
Yeah.
Because like that's another thing. Like if Asta was completely alone, that maybe that would in the end, like maybe that would grind him, like that would change him a little bit. But to have a strong friend like Yuno who accepts him as his rival, values him as his friend, and is right there with him to push him forward. They're going through their own bullying, both of them. They're not, Yuno doesn't get a special treatment. Of course, like, it took us forever to get Klaus Lunet on our side. It's not surprising that for others, no matter what we do, it's never going to be enough. There are always, especially as long as we don't beat them. We saved Klaus Lunet, and now he respects us. But the others will need to show them.
I don't want to
really
say that
is on
he
our side.
idolizes us, but he
respects us.
He's in awe of us, you know?
We saved them.
Him and Mimosa, him coming, I mean, oh my god, you're so forgiving. How can you do that? You're so strong. You're
we
so...
showed him.
Thank you, Asta. Thank you.
We showed him that he could count on us, that when he was beaten and he could not do anything, we still had the motivation to get back up and fight back. If it wasn't for us, he'd be dead. So this is for Klaus Lunet.
Didn't have any magic.
Yeah, that's
True.
But this is surprising for everyone, but they would judge him based on that, not knowing what it could do, not knowing, his worth or anything. They just dismiss him and they dismiss them right away, and apparently they dismiss everyone else too, because for them it's basically, I was born into greatness, and beyond that I also gained stars and merit, and they basically can keep up with the title.
Yeah.
So they think they can lord over everyone else, but kind of like, he has so much power, yet he also gets dismissed because it doesn't fucking matter if you're strong. As long as you don't prove it to them, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to value you.
I want to know something though. Can we blame them if that's all that they know? If from birth they've been told that this is what your birthright, and people who are below us are lower than dirt, Because that's the thing, that that you're strong and you're acting upon it, but if you've been told all your life that you're supposed to act a certain way because of your status.
When you're sheltered and all you know is this is one thing, but everyone has the capability to change. Klaus Lunet switched sides. He ended up hugging us and saying that he was proud and we were magnificent knights. Noelle changed her mind about Asta as well. She has a crush on him, obviously.
Of course she does.
Mimosa was raised in that environment as well, and she doesn't treat us like shit. So can we really blame them? Yeah. When you're a child, this is one thing. When you're a grown-up adult, when you're an adult and you've been walking and traveling and dealing with people, peasants and commoners, and your job is to protect them, and you still have not changed your mind, you've met other knights, and you've seen them grow, you've seen them train, and you're still not changing your way of seeing them because of those prejudices. Every prejudice comes from something. Every way of acting comes from something. Like, let's take our world. Someone that is racist is probably racist because of all that shit he heard when he was a child, the way they grew up. Like, you're not born with those prejudices. You're not born racist. You're not born like that, an asshole. You become that because of your environment. That's true. But you can change. Later on, you can think for yourself. You can change that mentality. You decide to insult other people. You decide to believe those prejudices and keep it up. So, yeah, I mean, if the cards were not in favor of you being nice when you were a child, that's one thing. But if you decide to keep being an asshole later on, that's on you. So I will blame them. Just like if someone is racist today and I see it, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, he probably grew up in a bad environment. Like, no, he's racist. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I will judge him. I will expect Asta and to show them up, just like they did Klaus Lunet, and keep growing and keep pulling the people around them with them as they grow. Because they definitely deserve to shine on their own, and there's no, you don't have to run from these people. They are scum, and just fucking wait. They, like I said, they know nothing about struggles. They know nothing about truly working to get where you are. when it becomes difficult and you've been handed your victories because of your power, because of your birth and all of that, like your privileges all your life, the moment you'll have to struggle, you will be lost. Kind of like Clausunet in the dungeon. When his magic was repelled and he didn't know what to do, he basically gave up. And we had to show him that, nope, we're not giving up.
Not because it's not working, that it won't work at the end. You need to think outside the box and find a solution.
You keep trying, but those people don't know the meaning of...
Keep trying.
So we'll have to show them, it's not because we're born at the lowest of the low, with no magic, with no power, with nothing, no privileges, that we cannot rise. And you just gave us the challenge, and we accepted it.
Just like with Noelle, the fact that from the when she joined the Black Bull squad, it's true that she didn't know how to control the magic, but she found a way to do it, and she's grown.
Compared to the other nobles, since she was told that, you're weak, she has a lot of power, but she cannot control it, so she knows the meaning of fighting and training and just keep doing it, because like otherwise she would have given up a long time ago, and she kept trying to become better, so she knows that motivation, drive.
She had a reason and a drive to prove her family member that she's worth it.
Just like
Asta. You know what? The fact that probably all of her siblings are all in the same squad is just adding salt to the wound. You know, the fact that they just
pushed her out. Yeah. And I mean, on top of that, there's the idea also that she killed her mother coming into the world, which is, to blame the child for something like that is just a low blow. But on top of that, maybe this is also part of the reason why they push her down so much, they reject her so much, but they're looking for excuses. They just don't want to accept her.
Because if it weren't for her, the mom would still be there.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like, oh, we lost our mom for someone who can't even fucking use her magic. Like, they're looking for excuses to act like assholes. But, yeah, we'll show them. I don't fucking care how long it takes. 100 episodes, 200 episodes, I don't give a shit. We will fight them.
We do know that we're gonna have some healthy competition between Yuno and Asta, but also Noelle and Mimosa.
You just switched subjects so quickly.
I want to bring more good, happy feelings. Like the fact that Mimosa and our cousin,
cousin,
both have some sort of a crush on Asta.
It's popular. It's the abs, man.
We have a fun club.
Yeah, but it's the abs. Last episode, a couple last episodes, he showed his body a bit too much, and they fell for him. That, and I mean, he was a trooper. He really, really, really was motivated, and he kept pushing and he kept protecting everyone as much as possible. And I mean, people do tend to like that. So doesn't hurt that he's Jack, but yeah, the two girls. At least if it can stay healthy, I'm all for it. Because we already know that they used to be really good friends, and it's kind of changed because they grew apart. Noelle has this resentment from being different, like from basically, even if she was not, like Mimosa was not rejecting her or she was not being mean, it's kind of like Noelle is seeing threats and insults in every little comment because she is aware that she's different.
Yeah.
But Mimosa is such a sweetheart, so hopefully they can stay friends and this does not turn into something bad, because they could be fighting for the same guy. It's gonna hurt, but as long as Noelle rejects those feelings, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. And it could take a while. But yeah.
I didn't expect the Wizard King to be such a nerd about magic.
We already knew, he said he liked discovering new magics, and that's why he goes around the kingdom disguised as an old woman, and he meets new people with new magics. He's interested, and I mean, I guess this is how you become strong too. This is the one way you can become strong. If you learn as much as possible. I like him. He's not afraid, like, despite being the Wizard King, he's not afraid to go meet the knights that have not achieved like the most number of stars, like the not the biggest, strongest people. Like, he's just curious, and he's willing to go meet those people, travel around the realm. I think, This, I mean, we could be surprised. There could be some dark stuff we don't know about him. I don't know. We barely met the guy, but so far, this is a personality that I can respect. And to be fair, if he became Wizard King, I guess he's a good guy, right?
Well, hopefully he is.
But I don't know. I still have my doubts about William Vengeance, and he's a knight, so I don't know. Although, I mean, we've seen that knights are not necessarily noble.
Nice people.
No play on words. But yeah, nice people.
I do have more questions though. The fact that the Wizard King did not recognize the writing in Asta's grimoire.
Why? He barely could read the writing in Yuno's book. Like,
No, but
he doesn't know everything about magic.
True, but he recognized those symbols and stuff, so he sort of knew about it.
Well, it's been around. He did say that this era, it chose Yuno. That little girl chose Yuno. So I guess before it chose another, magic user, and granted that person her powers, and now it's Yuno.
Yeah.
So he knew about that a little bit. I guess if he's been looking into different types of magic and history about magic.
Asta's grimoire is really, really, really ancient then.
It was stuck in a wall. So he just doesn't know about this one. And I mean, the writing is specific to that sword, doesn't necessarily mean it's specific to that book. And he's never seen anything like Asta's power before. His non-magic.
Alright.
You don't know everything. That's okay.
Alright, but that was interesting. I mean, we need to beat those guys up.
I got riled up. I hate these guys so much. We need to prove them wrong. Kind of like Kyuujin. We'll get there. But I will see if I forgive them later on. It's just that guy, we're still just talking and he takes out his grimoire to attack Asta, to shut him up. No. I like that he just let me finish what I said. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next couple episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to, the next one shall be on YouTube pretty soon. So see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye.